We made it up to Sandusky, Ohio for ColossalCon. If you're not familiar with this is a convention held at the Kalahari Resort. It starts at Wednesday, ends at Sunday. It has a water park and so much to do. Let's take a look. So as we go through the convention hall, you'll see there is a nice little bar to the right. There's a photographer to the left. They did have some Star Trek stuff to the left as well. And then up front, if you saw, was one of the places to pick up your badge. I think you do that on Wednesday and Thursday, and then they move it so it doesn't really affect the flow of traffic, which is really nice. So if you ever do go ColossalCon, make sure you check out that map for the badge because there's multiple locations into the convention center and multiple places to pick up your badge. If you're over the age of 18, I think it is, make sure you pick up your age verification badge, especially if you are going to go to the panels that happen late at night. I think they start at midnight and end at 2 a.m. There's a few panels that do require age restriction. So as you see, as we go anywhere into the main convention area, they do have a badge check, so make sure you always have your badge with you. There is so much to do on this side of the resort. There's a board game room. There is the video game room, as you see right there to the left. There is multiple vendor halls. There is even a free Japanese arcade, which is fabulous, and we'll see later on in the video. And as I mentioned, there is also a water park, which we'll see near the end of the video as well. So there is a few vendors sitting right here in the hallway. And of course, like every convention, there is celebrities. So they do have a hall dedicated to that. I think, to my understanding, that they do have a way for you to sign up so you don't have to stand in line. If you're familiar with that process, hey, drop a comment down in the link and help educate me on how the celebrity area works. There was Brittany Lotta, Cutie Pie Sensei, Eddie McClock, Eric Estrada, John Swayze, Robbie Damon, Michael Murphy, and Matt Shipman, and Kyle Herbert. We personally did not see any of them. We did see Eric Estrada walking around the convention quite a bit, especially in the vendor hall, which was pretty cool. Okay, so this is the main vendor hall. This one does not open up to actually till Friday. So Wednesday they do have Artist Gallery that's open all weekend, and then they have one where you can actually set up a booth and sell your own personal items. I think it's limited though to like cards and video games. And then that closes Wednesday. Thursday opens up with just Artist Gallery. I want to say there was another, maybe this is the one that opens up Thursday, this main vendor. And then on Sunday they open up another vendor hall where they call it like a garage sale. So there's 2 rooms this year. One had tables, which are pretty nice. The second one had about, I'd say about 90% tables and then mostly floor. First come, first serve. You just come sell your stuff. Make sure you bring cash. I know a lot of the vendors appear to have taken cash over Venmo, especially considering that some of these halls had really bad signal for your phone, and it made it really hard for some of the dealers to use their phone apps. The main vendor hall, though, I didn't experience any trouble. I didn't see anybody experience any trouble. If you guys had problems using your card in the main vendor hall, drop a comment in the below so we could be aware.
I know. I was thinking about getting a hamster or guinea pig one.
Alright, so let's see, we're looking at the swords. We actually did pick up one of these. We picked up the Samurai Shampoo sword, which I think I view here in one moment. Wanted more? There's swords like everywhere in this convention. There you go, that's it. It actually is a metal sword. It is not sharp, but that's alright. But yeah, there's so many vendors in the vendor hall. You got cosplay outfits, you've got keychains, you've got figures and plushies. Fabulous. So as we shop around, I'll go a little bit into ColossalCon. So Kalahari in Sandusky, Ohio is actually considered Prime. So we call it ColossalCon Prime. It is the main ColossalCon. There is 3 others. There's one held in the east at Pennsylvania, one in Texas, and then they have one north in Wisconsin. I've never been to those 3. If you guys have ever gone, drop a comment down below and let me know how you guys love the place. So there's plenty to do at the ColossalCon. I highly suggest getting on their Facebook page. They put all the side events in there and they give all sorts of information, and it's just a really lovely environment. Alright, let's travel into the arcade room. So this is the free arcade that is hosted by ColossalCon. Look at me rocking Shinu from the one time I got reincarnated as a slime. But yes, so all of these are Japanese cabinets. They are free. There is another arcade in Kalahari, but it actually belongs to the Kalahari Resort, and you do have to pay in order to play those games. They do have a discount where you pay a price and you can get tickets, a certain amount of tokens, and I think 2 events with it. So on the Kalahari side, they have like a mirror, they have a picture zone, they have laser tag and putt-putt golf. So I didn't check out any of those. Too busy at the water park and here at the arcade, which I absolutely love. They have so many rhythm games and fighting cabinets. They had Initial D, they had DDR, which we'll see here in one moment. We're actually going to check out this fighting game, watch me battle it out and lose horribly, because some fighting games I'm just not good at, and this one is one. So let's watch. I got my butt kicked. There is, I don't know the official name for that game. I always call it QB game. It's a rhythm game. Absolutely my favorite. You get to play 3 songs. But look at this thing, this DDR. Oh my god, it was my favorite. We're looking at the one on the left. Give me a second. I had to look at the initial D cabinets because they are my favorite. Alright, back to this cool, I don't know what it's called. If you caught the name of it, drop it in the comments. But this machine was epic. Look at that. Flat dance board, and you just dance on the whole thing. You could do 2 people. I don't know how you're fitting 2 people on that thing, but you know, look how much fun it is. Oh, I love that. I wish I knew what it was because it was just amazing. Of course, they were mostly all Japanese songs. Pretty easy. Loved it though. Alright, so here is another popular rhythm game called Sound Vortex. Just like most of these cabinets, it always kind of goes into a little demo first, so you can kind of get a feeling for it. And then you choose your song and you go. So let me know what your guys' favorite fighting game and what your favorite music cabinets are. Like I said, mine personally is the QB game. I know that's not the name of it, but I absolutely love QB. I didn't get any footage of me playing it because it's really hard to hold that camera and play that rhythm game. Now these two cabinets at the end with the fighting games for Street Fighter were really cool. So you actually battle the person on the other side of you. So you can sit down and challenge the person across from you, which is really cool. You can have your kind of mini tournament. Speaking of tournaments, the new Street Fighter dropped while we were at ColossalCon, so they did have a competition and yours truly did participate. We'll get to that in a little bit in the video.
I don't know where the other one is.
So we're just walking down. We'll continue down. As you see, anything with the event sign is where your panels are. They often have a TV next to each event hall that gives you the schedule for that day and the time, which is fabulous, so you don't always have to keep track with your phone. They also do have a printout you can get at your badge areas too. So here is Artist Alley that I was telling you about. So as you may guess, this is mostly stuff that people have made. So you're going to find a lot of homemade posters, keychains, 3D printed art, and plushies. I didn't pick up anything in this haul, sadly, this year. There was tons and tons of great artwork, though, but I am personally running out of space in my house for displaying art. Last year, I think we ended up picking up a Monster Hunter kitchen portrait and a couple 886 Initial D posters. Look at all of that beautiful art and all these beautiful people dressed in cosplay. People have outdone themselves this year. Okay. So like I said, this one is open the whole convention time. The vendors do not change in this one. They stay the same throughout the week.
I do love his artwork. Sorry. I just wanted to look at the back of him. I got some really cool ones. Oops. Got some really mock ones.
None of us. Yeah. I did not want
I don't know how she'd ever keep that hat up. Oh, the Yakuza one's cute. No Gyarados. Where to now, Lovey Bug? I want to get a couple pictures of me. I'll go outside for a second. Wonder if the cars are still out here this morning.
Alright, let's take a look outside where they hide the Itasha wrapped cars. I think they actually show up on Friday and stay till Saturday. We'll start at the blue Subaru.
Yeah.
So if you're not familiar with the Itasha wraps, as you can obviously see, it's where you basically wrap your car with anime. I am personally a big fan. I am still trying to determine how in the world I want to do my Scion, but they are so beautiful. Go check out. Oh, this one's just the hood. It is really, really pretty. Rocking a high-rise invasion mask in the car, I see. And then my personally favorite that is almost here every year is the AE86 decked out to look like Initial D Tofu car. Oh, look how beautiful this car is. I would say one of the popular Japan cars, but you know, not familiar with all the cars, so I could be wrong, but this one is by far my favorite. I love the A86, especially when it's ducked out in the Initial D Tofu.
And I was like, I swear to God, that's the bearded lady from Spaceballs, and it is. Because there's two more.
Alright, we'll move over to the red Subaru. This one threw me off for a moment because I did not first see it, so I ended up panning over to the cow print Miata. Just a quick thing on that. Last year, they did a ColossalCon, so they dressed up as cows and mooed and had a little blast, so I guess this car was keeping the spirit of the ColossalCon. Digging the cow print even in the side. Just give you a moment to admire. Oh, and that is a red 86, by the way. Okay. As you can see, just a quick note that they do have photo shoots. So if you get on their face page, you can pay attention. They'll do a massive photo shoot. So Demon Slayer, as you saw as we were walking in, they had just finished up with the Demon Slayer photo shoot. They often do
I didn't know that was
Pokemon,
an option.
whatever seems to be the most popular animes around that time. Or some people just post out on Facebook being like, hey, I'm going to dress like this. Who wants to join me?
I need to go get the red car.
So they'll set up
I need to get
times
that
and do
one.
group photos, which is
Yeah.
fabulous. All right, so we'll head back to go look at the
You gonna play
other
some
two
Midnight?
cars.
Oh, that's copyrighted, isn't it? We're not playing it. Yeah. That's what I want to do
Got
for
some
the
mushroom people.
Renaissance Fair. I think I'm going to do.
Evangelion, that's right. Look how beautiful that graph is. They actually did 2 different characters on each side, which I really enjoyed. And then, of course, you had the fancy motorcycle. I have not finished watching that anime. I think it's like some sort of firefighter anime. It is on my list to watch. Got a little fairy tale sticker right there. Alright. Let's head back.
Stared at the void like.
Always.
says thanks again.
It's not quite.
How loose can, okay.
I thought that was just no, we made it into like the last 15 minutes of that one, but top is.
I think that way. I thought they were on that side. No, those ones, right? Do you see them? Straight ahead? Oh. Oh. That is so cute. Oh, there you are. Is that?
Yeah, Baby Stroke.
It looks very much like him.
You see this? Sonic graffiti?
Thank you so much. Okay. Yes. 10,000.
I didn't really get to look at this booth. I like this one. I hate the prices, but
Yeah. Why would I be thankful for
I don't know why they're up this year.
Like what, $20 though?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think they're all.
You need that big giant Nargacuga for $275.
Yeah, I saw T-Rex somewhere too.
My poor hair is always in my face. This is cute.
That's good.
Ooh, cards.
Yeah, you can go back if you want.
Oh, there's cards.
Cards you point to one of mine, you pick it up,
See
rip it in
that.
half before looking at it. And we go through the whole pack like that. It's a horrible game, but it's so fun.
I haven't seen this back.
Video game hall. So this is where all
I
the
guess I need to get in front of
PC
you so
and
you're not blocking my
consoles
camera.
are stored for you to play for free. Like I said, there was a Street Fighter tournament, so of course we rocked cosplay outfits as Ryu and Chun-Li. Because why not? Gonna go compete in the Street Fighter tournament, might as well deck out as Street Fighter characters. I absolutely did horrible and lost miserably. Made it down to the loser bracket and lost in the loser bracket. But that is okay. So like I said, this is the new Street Fighter. You could check out Jewelry and Cammy right there battling it out a little bit. Looks like Gengar was fighting. Alright, we'll watch Ryu try to win his tournament. Absolutely blast. They did a really good job. So you had to sign up online, and then once you got there, they did a quick roll call, and they just used the system. I think it's called GG. And they used that to just pair brackets with everybody, and they called your pair, you went battled, turned it in, you either dropped out if you lost twice, or you got to move on into the bracket. I sadly did not get to see who won, but they were great competitors, and like I said, that game had just dropped. Alright, let's go back to shopping for a bit, and then... Alright, so Kalahari does have its own food court. You're welcome to bring your own food. Their food was amazing. As you saw, there was an Italian place. There is coffee from Starbucks with the Danishes. And then they have this delicious candy booth and chocolates and all sorts of desserts and a random Build-A-Bear workshop. Across from the Italian place, which we didn't look at, was a burger place. They had amazing milkshakes. So they had milkshakes with large donuts on top and even a cupcake with some Swedish fish on top. They were amazing. One thing to note though, that during ColossalCon, their menu does change. They do limit it. So if you do go on their website and look, do note that once you get to ColossalCon, that menu is kind of dimmed down a bit. The other thing to note with Kalahari is that they do have an adult drink menu. You can buy a souvenir cup that comes in 2 different sizes, and they knock the price down a little bit if you just reuse your cup to get more. And the good thing is you can reuse your cups for many years. So last year we bought a cup and we were able to reuse it this time. Also in the food court, what we didn't see is if you went downstairs is a cafe. They had pizza. They had a really good fish sandwich. They had all sorts of deli sandwiches. As you could tell, we only ate the fish sandwich and the pizza, and the pizza was huge.
Goofball.
Alright, so as you see, we're back down in the convention center. This is the hotel side. So there is a chance to stay on at the hotel, which is really nice. You do get a badge to the water park. If not, then you'll have to buy that, and we'll go through the pool stuff on the pool scene.
I think I'm gonna go get some.
I'm good, and I'll change into Chun-Li.
Or go to the pool.
Oh, yeah, the pool.
Or we can wear this to the pool too.
But if you're wanting to go swimming,
It's up to you. I don't know.
we go swimming. I don't care.
With the hobbits.
Yeah, I see that. I like how that flip flops to
Yeah.
further. So we'll go back to the room first.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good with that. That sounds good.
I'll let it go. Yeah. Let me give me just 2 seconds.
Sorry, these shoes make it really hard to walk fast.
See you, bud. You have a good one, man. Yeah, we work next.
Facing forward, please. Like you signing up with my code. Which of the east? So I just started taking.
Tony really wants to know.
I think what I might do is put those bottoms back on I had and maybe put my Leviathan top on.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll see how I look. Oh, I love that one. Get over here. Damn it. Really? 11 o'clock on a Saturday. Pretty empty. God, it feels so good right here, though. I guess people figure I guess everybody's sleeping.
Alright, the water park. Rockin' Leviathan from Seven Mortal Sins. Alright, so the water park, there is two. There's an inside and the outside. We'll see the inside near the end of this section. But as for the outside, they had just opened up that new pool. Look at that. That wasn't there last year. It was just all seating, so I was excited for them to open up a new larger pool.
That's funny.
Weather was beautiful. It wasn't too hot and humid. The water was nice and crisp and cold. Not too cold, but it was nice. Alright, as you can see, there's all sorts of pools here. There's an ice cream bar. There is a few water slides that you can take over to the right. If you do get a room at the Kalahari, you do get passes to the parks. If you do not get a room, they do have the option to buy the wristbands. I suggest getting on the ColossalCon.com webpage, and they'll tell you how much it is and where to get them at. Do note that there's actually two times for the pool. You have what's considered the daytime, and they actually have a nighttime. So at night they do have a party at the pool. They're different themed. I think one night was rave night. We didn't check out the night pool parties this year. I will make it my goal next year to attend the night parties at the pool. If you guys went to the night parties, add a comment down below. Let me know how you like them. Convince me to go to them next year. Alright. Make sure that you do pack your sunscreen, because like I said, Kalahari was bright and sunny, and it was just so beautiful. So as you can also see, the hotel kind of goes around the water park. They also do have the outer rooms that face the parking lot, but they also have the rooms that face the inside. much footage, but as you see, they do have 3 outside hot tubs. The 2 in the front are any age. They do have one at the back that is an adult only. You have to be 21 years up to get it, and there's also a swim-up bar. I sadly didn't get any footage. I only went over there once. And then as you can see, there was a lazy river, there's a wave pool, and there's all sorts of other pools. Sorry I didn't get much footage. I really like the outside. The weather is just too beautiful. The hot tubs are really nice. They were perfectly heated. And that's basically it for the water park. I know we've kind of started going into wrestling, but as you can see, Lena and Katana are battling it out in the arena. I love this. There was so much wrestling. I only got 2 group clips. These guys are just phenomenal. They put on an amazing show. Alright, I'll shut up and let you watch them battle.
There's 2 seats next to me.
Here's your winner by fatality, Queen Cider.
Was Star Trek versus Poison Ivy, Catwoman, and Harley Quinn. This one was actually really funny. it looks like I did not catch the ending clip, but Captain Kirk does make a call to Jake from State Farm, and Jake comes out and helps him win the match. So that was really hilarious. Like I said, 10 out of 10. Alright guys, I appreciate your time watching this video. Thank you. See you next time.